Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. In this video, we're going to be doing a walking tour through downtown Newark. We're currently under Interstate 280, and we are on Broad Street right now. I think we're actually on University Avenue. Before we get into today's video, make sure to click the like button, click the subscribe button. Always comment down below. Really helps out with the videos. So, yeah, we're gonna see if we can cover a good amount of ground. We're gonna go from pretty much the Newark Broad Street train station, which is right above us, probably to Newark Penn, and then we'll start heading back. This is the Newark Broad Street train station right here. It is all heavy rail, and then there's light rail right here. But there's limited light rail service on the weekends and not as much service as there are during the weekdays. So usually when I'm in Newark on the weekends, and today's Saturday, they're usually doing some kind of construction to the light rail. We're gonna head down University Ave for a bit.
I got back to the shop, I saw shit.
And then we're gonna go down towards Newark Penn. We're currently on University Avenue, and then we'll head down towards Newark Penn. I want to tour Broad Street as well. Right here is the Rutgers Business School and the Audible building. I guess they share buildings. Audible is a really big audiobook company that is based here in Newark. I might get lunch here today. I'm kind of in the mood for some street food today. Maybe like some hot dogs, maybe even some pinchos. If you don't know what pinchos are, they're chicken skewers. I think it's Puerto Rican. Like it's a Puerto Rican style of chicken. It's really good. That woman in the Honda Civic right there, sounds like she was arguing with somebody on the phone over something. I don't know what it was, but she sounded pretty pissed off at somebody. All right, yeah, let's cross the street here. This is University Avenue and Orange Street. Looks like we have some people with some suitcases. Look like they just got back from the airport, or maybe they're going to the airport. I don't really know. You know, maybe we'll head straight, because it seems like the light there is going to be pretty long. So we'll just head straight instead. We have a bus stop right here. Looks like we have several buses, several bus routes here. The 72 to Newark Penn, the 76 to Newark Penn, the 78 to Newark Penn, the 108 to New York, the 11 to Newark, the 28 to Newark, the 29 to Newark, the 30 to Newark, the 41 to Penn Station, the 71 to Penn Station. All these buses pretty much go to Penn Station or downtown Newark. That is a major area. This is a major area for buses to go to. But eventually, once they leave downtown Newark and Newark Penn, they all split in different directions. One of the bus routes I frequently take around Bloomfield, I take it to go pretty much anywhere, is the 72 bus route, which can take you from downtown Patterson to downtown Newark. That would be a really good video, guys. You have the IDT building right there, and the Rutgers building. I don't know what these buildings are used for right here. As you can see, we have some parking here. Parking for the whole day is $7, or if you work in the area, it's $125 monthly. I don't know if that's just weekdays or weekdays and weekends. Not too sure about that. But yeah, it's very, very hot today. It's about 85, 90 degrees. Maybe a bit hotter. I don't know, it just feels really hot. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning right now. As you can see, I'm wearing jeans. Not a really good decision on such a hot day like today. Looks like there was a car accident at some point, or something from someone's car came off. As you can see, there's parts all over the road. It's hot in her. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. That's a good song. Nelly, hot in her. It's hot in her. Who actually says here like that? I've never heard anybody say her, except for Nelly. All right, this is James Street and University Avenue. I think we'll take a left on James Street. Look at this block right here. Yeah, check this out. right, there's no car, so I'll just go. Look at this. Doesn't this look like some quiet block in Brooklyn? Yeah. This looks like or somewhere in like Soho or something. This is nice. Have these like historic little brownstones here. Really, really nice block. Plus it's all tree lined too. Right here in the middle of downtown Newark. We asked for lease right there. As you can see, it's probably pretty expensive though, because these homes are very historic. So they probably are very expensive. Newark, sorry, let me sneeze real quick. Guys, I hold in my sneezes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But anyways, Newark as a whole is not a very expensive city. It has a cost of living that's about average compared to the rest of the country. A little bit higher, but not by much. Especially being so close to New York City, it's actually a lot cheaper than Hoboken, Jersey City, places like that. So yeah. Here's the entrance to the Audible building, as you can see. Again. I should probably download Audible because I have a hard time reading, but I'm fine with audiobooks and I like to listen to books too. I used to hate reading, but I'm getting more and more into it, which is a good thing. Very good thing. But with all the technology we have nowadays, it's kind of hard to just sit there and read a book, especially when we have YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. All right, so this is Washington Street. I believe this is Washington Park, right across the street here. So Newark in general has a population, I think it's about twice the population of Patterson. And Newark has a much bigger downtown than Patterson does. Patterson has a decent downtown. It's nothing really special. Like, it's not like a nice, appealing downtown, but they do have a lot of really good shopping there. This is Washington Park. There's a little monument right there. You know what we could do is, depending on when the next light rail comes, we could take the light rail to go to Penn Station. It'd probably be a lot quicker. I don't think I'll do that. So we passed the Asian woman in a stroller and another Asian woman walking by. I don't know if there's a growing population of Asians in Newark, but there's not that many. The only parts I ever see Asians in is downtown Newark. You don't see them in the rest of Newark. Okay, this is Broad Street here, I believe. Got a Planet Fitness on my left, a Dunkin' Donuts as well, and a branch of Berkeley College. I know there's one in West Patterson, which is a town right next to Patterson. I believe they changed their name to Woodland Park a few years ago, but I still call it West Patterson. You have Newark Local Beer, which is a brewery right there. I think there's about 1 or 2 breweries here in downtown Newark. Downtown Newark over the past couple years has become a lot more trendy and more diverse over the years. I would say Newark is still predominantly black like the rest of Newark, but it's gaining diversity. But if you go to North Newark, if you head north of downtown, it's probably 90% Hispanic around there. And then Ironbound, which is also known as Down Neck, that area has a lot of white people. But it's mostly Spanish, like people from Spain and Portugal, which are Europeans, and they are very light-skinned, so I probably would consider them white people. All right, let's try to run before this light turns red. All right, we just passed Washington Place. We got a nice church on the left. I just cut the video because I wanted to hear what my audio on my headphones was. It seems to be okay. There's the IDC building. We're at Washington Place on Broad Street. Looks like we have a guy who was getting in his car. I think he was delivering food. It sounded like he was speaking either Spanish. I don't think he was speaking Spanish. I think he was speaking Arab or Arabic. I shouldn't say Arab because that's the ethnicity of the people, but he's speaking Arabic. We have the 30 bus on my left, which goes to Kearny in North Arlington, which is across the river from Newark. So right here, Central Avenue Central Ave takes you through Newark, East Orange, and I think that's about it. And I think it ends in City of Orange. So we're passing Central Avenue here. So depending on when the light turns green, I'll cross the street so we can go through Military Park. Military Park is a really nice park here in downtown Newark. I think it has a carousel. You know, we can also cross at New Street as well. We're near the Performing Arts Center and the Prudential Center, which I believe is further down. Well, actually, I know it's further down. We have the 11 bus, which goes to Hill Street in downtown Newark. I don't know where Hill Street is. I know just about every street in Newark, but Hill Street ain't one of them. Okay. We've been recording for about 10, 11 minutes so far. I think, all in all, our tour might be about 20 minutes. Dang it, bro. I was going to cross here because I had the green light, but it just turned green. That's for Broad Street, which sucks because I was going to cross over there, but whatever. I'm kind of worried that since I have headphones on, headphones are like earbuds, they get a lot of sound in, so if I'm talking too loud, I'm a loud person in general, so you know, I might be a little too loud for the cameras. I don't know how this light's gonna work. All I know is it's red for Newark Broad Street now, but we're gonna cross. My luck with red lights is never really that good. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We have the 27 bus, which is going to Irvington. Irvington's generally a town I try to avoid. It's a very, very dangerous town. Crime in Irvington's very high. Well, so is it in Newark, but you got two, looks like handicapped women getting off the bus. We got Whole Foods on my right. Let's see. It's red for us, but it's red for them, but it's not red for these people. You know what? I think I'm illegally crossing the street. I don't know, but there's no cars coming this way, so I don't really care. All right, we've made it to Military Park. This right here is the Prudential building. Prudential is an insurance company. There's quite a few insurance companies in downtown Newark. So a lot of commuters from the suburbs come to Newark, but I think more people commute into New York. My dad used to work in Jersey City. My dad used to commute to JC. And then unfortunately during the pandemic, he got laid off for about a month or two. I think it was a while. But his job was paying him for a while. I think they would pay him for 6 months until he found another job, which is very good of his company. So he eventually found another job in New York. And my mom used to work in real estate, but she hated it. She hated the job so much that she decided to go back to school. So she's currently in college right now. She decided to go back to school and become a counselor, which is actually benefiting our world, which I really appreciate, especially now, since it seems like our country's going crazy. Our Supreme Court is really, really messed up right now. It's like we're going 100 years back with all the new laws. I don't want to really talk politics on this channel. We have a little restaurant right here called The Yard. There's a light rail station here somewhere in this park, and I believe it's underground. So maybe I'll show you guys it, maybe I won't. But as you can see, we have the Newark Public Radio, 88.3 FM. I do not listen to it that often. I usually listen to 94.7, which is the old school rap station. The old school rap and R&B is what I usually listen to. But 88.3 is just a jazz station. They might play blues, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what this street is, but I believe this is Park Place, something like that. All right, so as you can see, okay, Prudential has two buildings. Prudential is a very big insurance company, and the Prudential Center is where the Devils play. The New Jersey Devils, our only professional sports team. The Military Park building right here. Phew, Jesus. It's not spring anymore. Usually I don't have summer allergies, but I guess this year has changed. We got an M&T Bank on my right, on my left, sorry. This is East Park Street and this is East Park Street and Park Place. Got a little greenway right here, but I don't think it's public. I think it's also that building across the street. Yeah, let's head down this way. Look at that car. You have a Dodge. I believe that's the Challenger. As you can see, it has like 2 red stripes going down it, which I think is really cool. And it's got rims, which I like. Trust me, when I get a car, well, in 2 years, 3 years from now, I'm gonna get, I don't wanna get a hoopty, but I do wanna get a like older car, maybe like 10 years old. I don't want a car that's older than me. Although my grandma used to have a 2004 Taurus that I really, really like. It's actually a really nice car. And the engine's broke though, and I think it's gonna cost about $1,500 to repair the engine. So as long as I just, you know, do a little add-ons, that should be about 2-3K. I'll be riding clean, guys. I'll probably put rims on the car. Watch, I'm gonna be putting rims on the car, tinting out the windows and stuff. Watch, I'm gonna blast music too with the windows down, just like what any teenager would do. Right here's Denty's Towing. Denty's Towing. Usually towing companies are very good, but Denty's is a very, very corrupt towing company. They're very, very bad. You have the 39 bus to Irvington. We're gonna go straight. You know what? I think we'll skip out on Penn Station because we've already been recording for quite a while, and I don't really want to go to Newark Penn. It's kind of far from here, believe it or not. Driving, it's not, or biking, it'd be pretty quick, but remember, we're on foot, and I don't, you know, just really want to interfere with that. There are no skyscrapers here in downtown Newark, although there's very big buildings. And I believe that Newark is a very underrated city because it's so close to New York that New York is the city that gets all the attention. They're the star of the show. Same thing with Jersey City, but Jersey City I think has skyscrapers. And I don't really care for Jersey City too much. The downtown's nice, and that's about it. The rest of the city is kind of a little dicey. All right, let's go. Got a Citibank right here. And we have the Nike factory as well. Nike factory is a very nice clothing store. All right, this is Raymond Boulevard. No cars coming. Usually I wait, but today I want to cover as much ground as we can, so that's why I'm going a little bit faster than usual, or crossing when I'm not supposed to. This is the Military Park station, the subway station, so I'm not gonna take the train, but I'm gonna show you guys kind of what it looks like. It's kind of just like a New York City subway, instead it's a light rail. I'm not too sure what the difference is between a light rail and a subway, but there are definitely a difference. I think light rails are just smaller. All right, this is the station right here. As you can see, it's pretty big, much bigger than the Norfolk Street station. But let's head upstairs. All right, guys. I have a Payless shoe stores, but as you know, Payless has been going out of business for quite a while. We also got a Region store, which I've never heard of. We've got Rainbow on my left. I'm pretty familiar with Rainbow. I've been in that store maybe once or twice. But I got backing up. Here's the entrance to the Prudential building. We've also got Easy Pickens as well. Both Rainbow and Easy Pickens are women's stores though. They're pretty good from what I've heard. They're cheap though. I know some very classy girls and women who would never shop at those stores. They're not classy at all. They're cheaper. Here's Prudential Plaza. Look at those beautiful flags. We have Portugal, Poland, Mexico, America, New Jersey, Spain, Italy, Ireland, South Korea, and Turkey. And I think that's either Holland or France. I'm Dutch. I should know what the Dutch flag looks like, but I don't. I'm only part Dutch though. Let's cross Bag Street here.
I said, Charlotte,
We got a man right there who's covered in cargo. Like, he had cargo shirt, cargo pants, everything. Halal are us. Halal food is very, very good. Little food cart right there. We got S&A stores, 7-Eleven, GameStop. Looks like we have a store that can sell radios, fans. We got a woman on my left, on my right, serving piraguas. We got a Mad Rag on my right. So right here is Broad Street and Market Street. This is the center of downtown Newark. I have T-Mobile on my right. Usually you see a lot of people waiting for the bus around here. Sometimes it could be from 20 people, sometimes 50 people. There's a woman that was about to start a fight. We got S&A stores. So this is Market Street here. We have a couple stores up here. Got Dr. J's, Foot Locker, AT&T, and Snipes. Let's head straight though. Let's head straight on past Broad Street. They put a little drawing in the middle of the road of downtown Newark. Let's cross before the light turn. Yeah, it's already red for us. Here's another one of those Halal are us food trucks. Halal is like gyros, lamb over rice, really good stuff. It's all Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern food is really good. Royal chicken and biscuits on my left. Beauty supply on my left, which has like wigs, weaves, stuff like that. Check cashing as well. Wendy's. This is definitely a tinier Wendy's. Had a woman on my left. I think she's very, very sensitive to the sun. She was wearing, it's not even really sunny anymore, but it was earlier. She was wearing, not only was she wearing like a sun hat, she was wearing a mask, a long sleeve shirt, and she was covering her legs. She had like a skirt on, but she was covering her legs with like whatever those things are called. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, that leads me to believe that she's very sensitive to the sun. She's not wearing sunglasses though. I thought she was, but she's not. We have the 25, which goes to Maplewood. We're crossing, I don't even think the street has a name. Fast signs, custom signs and visual solutions. Oh, so it's like a shipment store. Mercado Tomato Pie. It looks like a bar / pizza place. Looks pretty good. We have Novelty Burger. Now, this is a little sad to me. So there was a barbecue restaurant here right next to where the Prudential Center was, called Dinosaur Barbecue. I believe it was my 12th. Yeah, it was my 12th. Yeah, it was my 12th birthday. I went to Dinosaur Barbecue in 2019. It was some of the best, one of my personally favorite barbecue restaurants. But over the summer of last year, it shut down, and you can see, to our valued Newark guests, after 10 years, I was almost about to say 100, we have decided to permanently close the Newark location. Thank you, Newark, for your amazing support over the years. We'll hope to come visit us at our other locations in Harlem and Brooklyn. I believe they also have a location in Syracuse, but that's upstate. Look at this. This is a sculpture of a hockey player playing hockey, and you're wondering why that is, because we're right in front of the Prudential Center, which is where the New Jersey Devils play. I used to be a big Devils fan, but over the years, I don't really have a strong passion for hockey. I have a bigger passion for like basketball, football, lacrosse, sports like that. I don't even really have a strong passion for sports, period. Looks like we have an event on Mulberry Street, probably related to something, looks like a concert, but looks like it hasn't started yet. Here's the Devils logo, as you can see. Damn, we've been recording for a while. We might even reach about 30 minutes of footage because there's just so much to cover here in downtown Newark. It's such a nice downtown, as you can see. Yeah, but there's a light rail down that way towards NJ Pack. And I think I'll just take it just to get back to where I started. So, yeah. Let's cross Mulberry Street. We have a sign saying, okay, it's only left turn, but oh well. We have do not block the box. The fine is $250. It's currently about noon. It's 88 degrees here in downtown Newark. As you see, we have several buildings right here. These are usually just like office spaces, I think. Yeah, these are definitely not apartments. These are definitely workspaces. Probably for insurance or tech, more than likely. There's not really any finance jobs in Newark. They're all in New York. No parking anytime, and you're subject to tow. Look at this. We have some beautiful flowers here, as you can see. This beautiful flower bush. Is the camera focused? Not really. That sucks. We have the 34B to Bloomfield. There's several 34 routes, but I know one of them goes to Montclair. That I know for sure. We have one of those walkways to get from, is it this, I guess the office space that people are working in, to their cars, because they park in the parking garage. I don't know if parking is free for the people that work there. It probably is, but it's maybe not. I don't know. I'm not from here, so I don't know. I don't commute or work in downtown Newark. I don't have any jobs lined up yet for me. I'm 14, so I'm eligible for work. My dad has me interning right now for a woman who is a chef this summer, so I will be interning. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I'm getting paid. I want to work at Wendy's because I love Wendy's, and they had hiring signs for 14-year-olds, so I was like, I bet. Anyone 14 and up. So I was like, I bet. Let me get a job at Wendy's, but my dad doesn't want me working at Wendy's. He thinks that I won't learn enough there, because he knows I want to work in restaurants and eventually open up a restaurant as I get older, but he doesn't think that I'm going to learn anything about the restaurant industry. Oh, shit. And I kind of disagree with him. You're definitely not going to learn how to cook. I mean, I pretty much know how to cook almost anything, but there are a few things you'll learn. You'll definitely learn how to deal with the public, all right? Because when you work at fast food, you're dealing with all different types of customers. You're dealing with, like, you have those kids that come in there, stuff like that, that are all crazy, like the rowdy teenagers, the Karens, the ghetto customers. You're dealing with all different types of people. So you know, you have to have patience. It teaches you patience, discipline. I think the job also teaches you fast-paced, because in a restaurant, you're supposed to be fast-paced anyways, so they want fast-paced work. All right, so this is Penn Station right there. We're gonna finish up this tour of downtown Newark. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.